Okay, Friday the 16th, started off pretty well. Last night I camped at this little place, the Meadows campsite at Pentewan is up here, up the little cycle trail there, pretty good. In the morning I leapt into action and went through Mevagissey. You can see it. Mevagissey. Start again. Okay. Mevagissey there. And then there's Portmellon. Portmellon. So it's right in the crease of the map. Anyway, beautiful little place. Oh, there's Portmellon. There's Portmellon. Okay. Got a sus, Portmellon. And most notable is Garden Haven. That's a beautiful place. And Dogman's Point. It's not ideal, this is it. But hopefully you get the gist of it. There's this wind and I've got a table. I'll start moaning a bit now. Okay, that's Bosquina up there, and continued on to Portholland Cove, beautiful little beach, and East Portholland and West Portholland, and finally at Portloe, and I had to find a camp right up here. So a little walk across the fields, it wasn't too bad actually. There we go, a little dotted line. So better than walking the road. So that's today's. Turn this around. Right. Today was another bit of a grueler. It was just so hot. I mean, I shouldn't complain about it really, but it was a bit of a one. I was glad. I was meaning to go a lot further today, but all right, and yeah, just made it here, and I just had a fish and chips supper with a van that calls round. Not impressed, but hey, it's a nice little site. I got a good shower, and I've got some pieces of flying away. I'm in the shade here today for a change. Hopefully. Good morning. Friday the 16th of June. I just left the campsite and just toddling down the river to the bay again. I keep on forgetting where I am. Anyway, going down to the coast. Hanging a right and just continuing on my journey. This is a beautiful little spot. Just rest a moment. Bit of peace. Listen to the water. Yep. It's a Good Friday. Right, we go on. Follow the old track through the woods. And it's a pretty well-worn track, this one. Because last year I think I took the road. It was a nightmare. But my God, this is doing good for the soul. I feel good about this. And the weather is incredible. The tranquility, even better. What more can you ask for? Wandering beside a river, thinking how lucky you are. Hey, I'm not trying to be smug or anything, but it's just so gorgeous. Do you hear the traffic in the background? See? Every car to go by. Road there. Matrix Road. Better than being plugged in, I'm sure. The sound of nature. Oh, except for the traffic in the background. I try to forget that out. Anyway, last night at the campsite, the Meadows, excellent little campsite, very friendly, can't do enough, adults only as well, can't do enough for you. Anyway, a food van turned up, and I had their burger, £8, and it was fantastic. You know, a proper meat pate from a butcher, coated with cheese, bacon, pulled pork, had pickles with it, and little fries, little potato fry things, and oh, coleslaw, a little bowl of coleslaw, and some homemade chutney type stuff, which was, I'll tell you what, I've been walking all day. I know I've been eating, but I could hardly finish it. But oh, fantastic! Oh, and a drinks van turned up as well, so I had a £4 cider. Yeah, right. But anyway, it was all very nice. Okay, we're on the coast again after walking the valley. And this is the little cliff we got first, and it ain't too bad. Rolling into Mevagissey in about 1.5 miles. Should be good. Yeah, so peaceful. And there's a little breeze today, and guess what? Yeah, I think there is blue sky. Little clouds about, but hey, what the hell. Right, cliff top. All I've got to go now is moving on down to Mevagissey. There we go, a little harbour in the distance. So just down that hill, and maybe get some nice flat white coffee. Yeah, not as sunny today, but I don't mind a little cloud. I can walk a bit better. Right, still going down to Mevagissey. I tell you what, last time I came out, it was the smell of gorse, because all the gorse flowers were out in May. Now it's the smell of ferns. Such a sweet smell, overpowering. It reminds me of it reminds me of staying with my granny, and my family remember this. Remember Bingham Tops, another Stowey, and we used to go charging down through the on the moor, down through onto the rivers and whatever, and the ferns were way taller than us, and reminds me of that smell. Really sweet ferny smell. Right, I digress. This is the trail, this is the track behind the houses going down Mevagissey. Not very pretty, but yeah, that's what we're following. That's what we're following. Little Mevagissey. Mevagissey waking up. Alright, this is a shout out to Sabrina, who I hiked with last year for a couple of days. Lovely lady. Anyway, this is where I dropped you off last year, and it was so crowded. Look at it now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's just stirring. I like it better this way. Look at that. Anyway, hope you're doing good, Sabrina. Well, Mevagissey, you did me good. I stopped for the first cafe I came to, and needed a caffeine fix, so got myself a flat white and was going to get breakfast there. I said, egg and bacon bap. How about a crepe breakfast? I know they said something else, but no. Anyway, they were so kind, sent me round to the best breakfast in Mevagissey apparently, and I got a egg and bacon bap there, and spoke to the people as I was waiting. Morning.
Morning.
And he couldn't do enough, which is spectacular. We were talking about campsites further on the trail, and talking to the locals is key, I think, to these things. Anyway, let's go to the top of this hill and pounding the pavements, leaving Mevagissey, ready for my bap, that's for sure. Not a typical coast path, but sometimes you've got to travel on a bit of pavement. Heading towards Gornhaven. I think there's a little cafe there. I might partake after my bacon butty. I've got to bring my kayak down here. It's no good. Look at that. I'm in a little paddle. Clear water. Yeah. Come on, Morph. We're going to do a bit more travelling. The last little village I went through, where I had my bacon butt. I tell you what, Portmellon. Beautiful little cove, and a place I'm coming back to, that's for sure. It was so peaceful, tranquil. Oh, definitely coming back, definitely. Yeah. Okay, this is coming into Gornhaven. Lovely little place. I can't wait. I might have a coffee or something, and I might just press on around the hill. Little Gornhaven. I love it. A few people here as well. Just outside of Gornhaven. Magical. Perfect beach. And there's just three people down there. And that's it. Perfect. Take me down. Fantastic coastline. Look at that sea. My God. Blessed or what? So tempted to go have a swim. Look at that. Hardly anybody there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Wow. Amazing. Lovely day. I just stopped for a lovely orange ice cream lolly thing near the castle in the previous picture. Now I'm just heading on the track and seeing how it goes. Look at this. Perfect. I don't know where I'm going to end up today. Portloe or Portskatho. I don't know, Portskatho is pushing it. Another 5 hours and it's gone 2. Depends how I feel. Let's get to Portloe and make up my mind. Okay, this is Timbo heading west again. Switch it off. East Portholland. Quaint little village with just a few houses and a car park and a little row of cottages which look quite dinky. Oh, shop. No, I don't think there is a shop. Not enough stuff. Yeah, lovely. Okay, East Portholland. Okay, wrap up today. Tomorrow, gonna get into cross. I don't know where I'm going. I'm catching the ferry to St Moors and then St Moors to Falmouth. Brain's going. I've been too long by myself. Anyway, over to Falmouth and I'm going to get as far as I can tomorrow. And Andy has kindly let me stay with him for the night. And maybe for the night, maybe it's 2, Andy. I haven't told you yet. But as long as I can crash out, I can even put it up on the lawn. I don't mind. And just take a day out. Just take a day off. I'm going to need it. But it's been fantastic. It's a fantastic area, fantastic walking. Long may it continue. Yeah. I'm going to get a pillow when I get to Falmouth. I need a pillow. And I think the weather's going to stay for a bit longer, that's for sure. So I'm happy. I'm talking quietly now because I don't want people all around me listen to what I'm saying. So I'm being considerate to other people. Okay, Jim out.